enabling people to live well in their last days. Palliative care providers are racing against time to fulfill that mission, with Singapore's death rate rising each year amid an ageing society. As Sherlyn Sia finds out, that includes boosting home support and roping in the community as well.
Even in the face of terminal cancer, a wide smile. It's Madam How's philosophy to celebrate little joys inspired by the people around her, like her daughter and the home care team looking after her needs.
医生就跟我讲是第四期是末期了啊，那时我真的那个心情很失落，可以丢进那个井里啊，丢在那个井里啊。后来他们竟然帮助我到今天，他们给我的力量还有大众的帮助，我很开心。到今天我心情非常好。
From check-ins on her condition to assisting with everyday movements, even just a chat, the Dover Park Hospice team visits patients like Madam How around 3 times a month, all towards boosting their quality of life and to help fulfill any final wishes. For Madam How, hers is to say her goodbyes at home.
Because my dad passed away in the hospital, so the surrounding and is totally different. So at home will be much more better. She will feel more ease, I can say more security, rather than in a cold room.
It's a rising priority of the Health Ministry to boost palliative care, especially at home. Most people in Singapore wish to pass on in familiar surroundings, but now 6 in 10 still die in a hospital bed. Singapore hopes to lower this figure by 10% over the next 5 years to enable more to pass on the way they want to.
That's amid a rising death rate here. There were 5.8 deaths per 1,000 residents last year, up from 5 in 2019. Dover Park Hospice takes care of some 750 home patients a year, up from 400 2 years ago. While palliative care often caters to people with cancer, it's looking to take in more patients with other conditions.
We are anticipating a growth in demand for patients with advanced dementia, patients with end-stage organ failure as well. There is also earlier involvement, earlier referrals to help manage symptoms, to make sure that their pain is under control so that they can have a good quality of life.
Assisi Hospice's patient load has grown 4-fold over the past 7 years. To meet demand, it targets a 15% annual growth across inpatient services, home and daycare. It's adding to its suite of activities to engage its clients.
They would have in their lives had many different types of interests and areas of expertise that they may have. All we are doing is to really understand what is of value to them and what they are interested in, and from there we create more new activities which meet their psychotherapeutic needs.
That's also the vision of HCA Hospice Care, which caters to some 3,600 patients a year. Its newest day centre hopes to be an oasis to patients. They can indulge in manicures or watch their favourite movies. The centre sees around 40 patients each day, up from 15 a year ago. HCA aims to get more hands on deck by bringing in more volunteers. It has 2,000 of them in their database, but only 1 in 10 are active.
If you look 10, 20, even 30 years back, where the kampong spirit is a lot tighter, then actually, the process of caring for the ill and the process of dying is a communal activity. So we're looking at how we can bring individuals, schools, even corporates to come into our fold. So we give them the right skill sets.
That includes emotional support and how best to engage people in this final stage of life.